I'm sure we all expected something really big, Avengers level showdown from the ending of Stranger Things. And I don't think expecting something like that was our fault because the show was really hyped and they kind of marketed this whole thing as a superhero genre like this time. Nothing wrong with that, but when I was watching this, I was like, wait, is that it? Is it really over? And I was waiting for some kind of twist, like Vecna will uh, transform to his final form or reveal the ace of his sleeve that he was saving for this exact moment and then turn the whole fight around. Of course, nothing like that ever happened. So, saying the last battle was underwhelming will be an understatement. So, here's the thing, the villains didn't land. The stakes were huge, like world threatening huge. But at no point I felt like that any of the characters are in grave danger. Like the world that the other people are living in is in threat. That never felt like that. So in a way, the payoff didn't really pay off. And yeah, there were a lot of plot holes, inconsistencies, but we're not gonna go over those because here's the thing, the show didn't end with the battle. The extra 1 hour or so after the battle kind of healed me from all of this. I didn't really care about the battle anymore. Now, here's the thing, you gotta understand, when I started watching this show, I was in school. I was just a kid. No real duties, no responsibilities, no consequences. My biggest problem was homework. And now, at the journey's end, at the finale, I'm not a kid anymore. I'm an adult with duties, responsibilities, expectations, and real consequences. So that's what hit me at the finale. The characters got through a lot of trauma, losing people, losing love, heartbreak, and forced to face things they never thought they had to, but they did. Like pretty much all of us as we grew up to become adults. We didn't just watch them grow up, we grew up with them. They don't look like kids playing dress up anymore. They look tired, older, changed, just like all of us. No, seriously, the last part of the ending was the best part for me in the entire season. Yeah, I was hyped with Will getting the powers. I was, mm, I was hoping to see something like Captain America and Thor beating Thanos kind of moment, which obviously didn't happen. But I wasn't angry. I wasn't disappointed. What I was is just sad, knowing that it's all ending. And the sadness kind of felt good, like guilty pleasure. That reminds me of the rooftop scene at the radio station. There wasn't Vecna, there wasn't the Mind Flare or any big ass showdown. It's just four people who have known each other for the rest of their lives and they knowing that nothing is the same anymore. And they can't just go back to how things were. Jonathan, Nancy, Steve, Robin, these are four people they have known each other for the rest of their lives and they are just watching each other growing apart, knowing that this chapter is over. What worked for me in the ending is knowing that everyone got closer. Maybe not perfect closer, but closer it is. Hopper and Joyce finally getting to live the life they've been fighting for. Steve living his dream, coaching the kids, loving the town, and trying to settle there by finding the family he always wanted for. Lucas and Max find their way back after everything they have gone through. Dustin giving his valedictorian speech to Eddie in a really cool symbolic way. Mike being the one to reveal Elle's secret to the group and then being the game master for real as becoming a writer. The biggest of them all is Elle being alive, which of course was pretty predictable, but that doesn't mean it was unwanted for. Sometimes you don't want those twists, you don't want your main characters to die, and that's perfectly fine. And lastly, it's the passing of torch moment with Mike's sister. That was pretty cool. Stranger Things didn't end with a bang. It was like the last day of school. You can see everybody's eye tearing up and everyone trying their damn best not to cry. It's quite bittersweet, and once it's all gone, you realize how much it meant to you. Maybe it wasn't the ending we hoped for. Maybe it could have been bigger, better, louder, for sure. But still, I'm pretty satisfied with what of the ending we got.